Welcome to Flying Axes. My name is JJ. I'm going to be your coach today. First of all, did everyone sign the safety waiver? Thank you so much for doing that. So I'm going to give you all a little safety speech, and then I'm going to talk to you about how to throw, and then you're going to get to start throwing. But have any of you done this before? Okay, so those of you who have, you're going to have perfect throwing the whole time, right? Just bullseye after bullseye. Awesome. I love the confidence. All right, so the first thing you need to know about axe throwing is that this is an axe. I know it's shocking stuff. This is the blade of the axe. It is sharp, so please don't touch it. Because of that, we also don't want to point the axe at ourselves or anyone else, and we don't want to do anything that doesn't make sense, like swinging it around wildly, cutting off your kneecaps and whirling it over your head like a helicopter. Basically, just use common sense when you're handling the axes, right? Now this yellow line right here is called the throw line. Between the table and the throw line is called the throw box. It is where you're going to start out when you're throwing. You are allowed to take one big step over the throw line when you throw. We just ask that you step back once you've released your axe. And we do have room for 2 throwers in the throw box at a time. So if you're not throwing, I just need you on that side of the table. Now between the throw line and the targets back there is called downrange. That's where you want to keep your attention at all times, because that's where the axes are flying around. Not only will it keep you safe, it's also very exciting and you don't want to miss anything. Now whenever anyone is downrange, you're not allowed to throw. So if my feet are even right here, you got to wait until they're up here before you can throw. Because of that, when you throw, we're going to go one at a time, and then once both axes have stopped moving completely, you'll go down and get them together. I say when they've stopped moving because when you throw, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either the axe is going to stick in the wood, in which case you want to do a big up and down motion with the handle to get it out. You don't want to pull it straight back as hard as you can because you might hit yourself in the face. Not only will that hurt, it's also embarrassing for you. The other thing that can happen, if it doesn't stick, it's going to ricochet, meaning it'll bounce around, it might come back. Depending on how hard you throw it, it might come back all the way up to and over the throw line. So the thing to keep in mind here is that the axes have the right of way. What that means is that if an axe is coming towards you, you don't try to catch it or stop it at all, even with your feet. You just move off to the side as quickly as you can to get out of its way. All right. Now these 2 boxes on the sides here are called the holsters. That's where the axes live when we're not throwing them. So when your turn is over, you're just going to plop the axe down in here. Next person can come pick it up from there. We don't want you to pass the axes off to each other just in case you drop them. That'd be bad for your feet. And we also don't want you to carry them around the venue with you. Okay? I promise you don't need this in the bathroom. Now one last thing, we do have a bar here. It's all fun and games, but if you show any signs of intoxication, I am legally required to sit you out, which means no more throwing and no more drinking. That's not fun for anyone, so just drink responsibly if you decide to. Do we all understand and agree to the safety rules? Awesome. Thank you guys so much for listening.